All right. Oh, yes. Everyone can hear me now. Hello. Hi, MomoCon.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a tier list this time to do.
Oh, I wish we had a tier list, Limey. That was so good. That was definitely one of the highlights of the weekend, I think. Did you have any other highlights for this weekend?
Highlights for I think, hold on, I'm like thinking, because there was like a lot. Because we had that concert on, Friday?
Yes.
Yeah, that was great.
The concert was so good. Yeah.
Just sticking in like the music theme, I think also the Vivid Stasis showcase was incredible.
Oh my God, that is so true. Like, I couldn't believe how fast everything was going.
Yeah. Lori was doing incredible on that.
Yeah.
If you didn't see that, please go check it out. Plus, Vivid Stasis is a free rhythm game you can play at home on your computer.
Yeah.
Have very high requirements. It's super great.
Yeah.
So please, I am personally urging everyone to check that out.
I mean, more rhythm games in my life. I will never complain about that, to be honest.
Exactly. I mean, we're both Rhythm Heaven fans, so.
Exactly. I freaked out when I found those Rhythm Heaven stickers, and then I posted them online, and everyone was like, "Where did you get that?" And I was like, MomoCon.
Yeah, literally. Exactly. Yeah. You got to go. What about you? Do you have any highlights from this weekend?
Yeah, definitely the music, absolutely. Your Pokemon Crystal run, that was so much fun.
Yeah, that was great. That was so fun.
I loved that. And, yeah, I thought Splatoon today was really fun.
Oh, yeah. I'm like a big Splatoon fan.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited whenever anyone gets to like run Splatoon.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that's a game I rarely ever see like in a showcase. So it was cool to see that. And oh my gosh. Celeste was awesome, you know?
Oh yeah, Celeste was like fantastic. Like always watching like Celeste runs is it's like super cool. Just always. It's never if you've never seen it, it's like one of the big speedruns to just like watch. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Celeste is always like really fun to watch. I feel like, and also the fact that we raised so much money during that run.
Yeah, there's so much race for that.
Yeah. So that's always really cool to see. I love it when people can get really involved in like whatever the run is happening and then they're like hyped to donate, especially for such a good cause like St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And everyone here in the crowd or walking by or in Twitch chat can donate at speedrun.kids.
Yeah, exactly. We've been having a great crowd all weekend long. Yo, crowd, give yourself a round of applause, please. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. They're so amazing, especially when we did our tier list.
Yeah.
Did we just get another donation too?
We did, yeah.
We got $20 from Sandwich Vamp. Thank you so much for donating towards St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Also, if you're in the Twitch chat, you can donate, !donate. And if you're here live at the show, there is a QR code that you can scan. It's in the audience.
Like right over there, right?
It's actually right over there.
I didn't remember where it was. I was like,
it is here. And it goes to a really great cause. So we're really happy that we can even do that here. And this is the first time MomoCon has had a speedrun stage, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first time like ever that we've had speedrunning here at MomoCon.
Heck yeah.
And I know that we've gotten like a lot of like really, really great speedrunners traveling out to Atlanta like this weekend to do speedruns here.
Yeah.
So they really do have everything here.
They really do. I mean, it's a great little city, you know, and if you didn't get a chance to like do any extracurricular stuff outside of MomoCon, like if you ever come back, the aquarium is awesome.
I would love to go to an aquarium.
Yeah.
I love like fish and like sharks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I haven't really been able to do that much here in Atlanta, but I've like walked around a bit. Like I went to the Margaritaville. Like
oh, nice.
I know what's up.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you're like a local, but have you done anything around like downtown?
So I like walking around Olympic Park because I'm a big fan of the Olympics. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to go to the aquarium this time, but anytime I'm down here and I have time, I try to go because I'm a big Animal Crossing fan, and Animal Crossing taught me everything I know about fish.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'm like, oh, I know that's a sunfish because I learned that in Animal Crossing, or I know that's a coelacanth, or you know, like some random fish, and you're like, how do you know that? Animal Crossing taught me.
Yeah. Like I know a lot of people like have their like one animal that they're like super into. I love deep sea slugs. That's like my thing.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They're so cool, but they're like tiny.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, there's so many cool like deep sea fish and the butterflies and everything. I don't know. I'm a big Animal Crossing fan. Do you have a villager that you really love in Animal Crossing?
I'm like trying to think of I like. There's a few villagers I like really like, but for the most part, like they come, they go. It's whatever, right?
Yeah.
I do like. I think her name is Goldie, like the dog.
Oh yeah, Goldie. Yeah.
She's so nice. Yeah.
She's so nice. Yeah. Tom Nook is a crook? Wow, that's from Prez. That's not from me. But actually, it's kind of true though.
I mean, like landlords or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, my favorite is Punchy. I love the cats.
Which one is that one?
Punchy is like the cat. He's kind of like not really a jock. He's like one of the like sleepy kind of.
Oh yeah.
The lazy ones. He's funny. I like him a lot. So.
Yeah, they all have like such like big personalities. I feel like it's like great.
Yeah. So are we ready to jump back into the run? Okay,
yeah, we're just waiting on tech crew at this point, which hopefully everything should be fixed this time. So only like a couple more minutes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Awesome. I'm hearing the music, so I'm getting hyped, you know?
Yeah.
I love that Metroid soundtrack. Oh my gosh.
It's great. It sounds like we are good to go.
All right. Sounds like we're ready to go. Prez, rock and roll. Can't wait to see.
Are we counting us back down? All right. Let's get into it. Oh, wait, hold on. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
All right.
Hopefully all is good, no crashes. All right, so now that we've lost about a good, 15, 20 minutes, we really got to kick the pace up. So I'm going to talk about a couple things real quick. This randomizer changes the entire outlay of how this game works. And so what you're going to see me do is a couple different things, trying to get items based off what I see. We need to, in order to complete the game, we have 5 objectives. We have to complete all 4 of the main bosses. We also have to kill Mother Brain. And right now what I'm doing is I see there's a missile pack here. I don't necessarily know that this is the missile pack that I need, but because I'm on such a short schedule, I'm trying to do a little trick, see if we can get these. There we go. All right, so now that I have these missiles, I can open up any door that has a purple tinge, like this one. So we're just gonna peek in here real quick. Hopefully this is not Varia, so we don't get burned. Okay, so that is a room that we need bombs for. What I would really like right now is a save room. So that way I don't have to do that little trick to get those missiles again. And lovely, perfect. All right, so
we're
now
calling that logic, baby.
Yeah, love when they give us exactly what we need. All right, so there's a couple things that I'm gonna be looking for right off the bat. Right, I would like charge beam, I would like ice beam, and I would like all of the different ways to open up doors. So super missiles, regular missiles, and a bomb. Also morph ball. Definitely need that also. So that's a good pickup there because some rooms you cannot access unless you can morph under it.
Yeah, I do want to mention just like as a general rule of like randomizers, every randomizer like that ever exists generates with like these sets of rules that can tell the game like what can spawn where, so the seed is actually like completable. That's called logic. What we're going to be seeing is generally like a lot of the early game items in these like rooms that are closest to where Prez is starting, and then we'll start scaling up as we go further out and further out, finding bosses and late game items and stuff. I don't know too much about Super Metroid. I'm going to be so for real. I've never played this game before, but I know enough about Randomizer to say that.
Okay.
Yes. No, you are 100% correct. What we are hoping is that they're really, really nice to us and give us something like the Varia suit or Gravity suit. This is not the room we want to see, but I'm going to slide over here real quick. Now, this is a room we want to see because there's a lot of different items, such as power bombs. That's great. That means we can check under here, and hopefully this is another good item. Spazer is good. That's definitely good for damage that we'll need to be able to put onto our enemies and our bosses. And then there's at least one more item that we can check up here. I'm gonna take a quick little moment to get some life back here, just out of an abundance of caution because I was pretty low. So just take a quick second to refill.
Yeah, in this game, there's a lot of points where you can just like farm enemies for like different pickups, which is always just going to be convenient. And I know a lot of like rando players use like these spaces to just like, collect themselves, think about the seed, take a breath, and then keep going.
All right. So this gives me a lot of room to breathe. We have our first E-Tank. At a minimum, I would need 6 E-Tanks and about like 30 missiles to complete the game, plus Ice Beam. But if we can find both suits, that would definitely change the game because I'd only need 3 E-Tanks then, and I'd be under a lot less pressure. So let's hope that we find those suits very quickly, especially given time constraints here. All right, we're going to check this room over to the right.
Perez, can I say I'm envious of your ability to wall jump so effortlessly?
you know, after you do stuff like that enough times and you just fall, it's like you figure out how to get back up as quick as possible. Take a little bit more life here because that might happen again. That's exactly why I wanted to grab that. No. Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah. We're good.
I blinked for like.
Yeah. We just saved. It's all good.
Yep, that's the point. So when you're doing randomizers, you save as often as you possibly can, just because you never know when a room is going to fail you, and you don't want to repeat things as much as humanly possible. Luckily, this was not too far away from where we were trying to head. Let me make sure. Okay, we need to go up. Can't get anything else there, at least not yet. So some of the things that you may know, if you play this game, you may have noticed that one door had a different type of door entry than you would normally see. That is because the randomizer allows you not just to open up doors with missiles and super missiles and bombs, but also you can open them up with certain beams. And we kind of like the beam doors because it kind of keeps you on track. If you haven't found a particular beam yet, it kind of prevents you from going completely off the logic. Like Lime was saying earlier, there's particular things that the game wants you to do. And the technology behind this is actually really cool because what they had was a database of speed running tricks that people have done over like the past 30 years. And then they created logic around that to say, all right, based off your skill set, this is the randomizer that you should theoretically be able to complete. And it's really cool how they were able to put that all together. I think this has been years in the making to get it where it is currently.
Especially because this is like a map randomizer too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is just going to be completely new, completely different every single time. And Precious is going to have to deal with it as it comes. And it could be real challenging. So, big ups to Press for even doing this live in the first place.
Yeah, the big challenge is not only doing it live, doing it as fast as possible, but also trying to think and speak simultaneously. Could barely tie my shoe and think at the same time. So, all right.
Yeah, as a streamer, reading and doing stuff is optional. Like, I'm just like, it's one or the other. You gotta pick.
Now, I know you were saying that you don't have a lot of experience in this game, but I know Ash has experience at least playing with me. I don't know if you knew, but we did a run of this game together at the same time, both controlling Samus, one half of the controller at the time, which was really neat. One of the highlights, I think, of anything I've ever done in streaming. We had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, same for me. It was awesome.
I'm gonna peek this. Hopefully this is not a one-way. Okay, yeah, absolutely not. Okay. Absolutely not.
That seems bad.
Yeah.
So
you need a special suit for that room?
No, so that room is the Metroid room. So when you get in there, they immediately try to eat you. I am not prepared for that, nor is it an objective that I have to do. So if we can ignore those rooms, we absolutely will at any given circumstance. All right, we're gonna slide back down here. Actually, I'm gonna peek this real quick. This might be good. This is not good.
Oh.
Between me and Ash, I feel like we will equate to one of you. Because I know a lot about Rando and you know a lot about Super Metroid. So, I mean, it makes sense, right?
I mean, I learned a lot that time when Prez and I did the 2 players, 1 controller. Prez was controlling direction and I was controlling buttons.
Yeah.
So, and Prez was teaching me how to do wall jumps and all kinds of stuff. It was really fun. And it was like my second time playing through Metroid, but I really learned a lot through that run.
Which you did. I mean, if you think about it, right, you were having difficulty doing that by yourself. So to be able to time and understand and get wall jumps with somebody else being responsible for the movement, very, very proud of what we did.
Thank you. We did a lot of same braining during that time. It was fun.
All right, so just to kind of get people who are watching up to speed on what I'm thinking right now, right? Main thing I want to do by the way? Is find a way to the map room. That's not going to be it. If we look at the pause menu real quick, map room is off to the right. I could tell because I couldn't move up or left. There is a room below me that didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. There's a room below me that I can explore. I'm going to get a couple of bombs because I don't want to end up stuck there. And that's getting stuck in the map rando is pretty much like the main thing you want to avoid. So what I need, actually, you know what? I could do that with 2 bombs. But before we do that, let me save. Because what we're going to do is there's 2 items I can peek to the right, grab those, and then come back. And realistically, one of those could end up being like Gravity Suit or Varia Suit, which would completely change my my pathing right now. So we're just going to bomb right here.
So, Prez, does the structure of the map change with the rando, or is it the same?
It changes. So you may have noticed, especially if you have experience with the game, that's great. Not a single room that normally connects to itself here. The entire, every item, every room connects to something completely different than it would in vanilla. So in order to really succeed here, you have to have a pretty good knowledge of at least the vanilla map layout. Mostly where items exist, what you should be checking for, what you can expect. I am going to peek left. See if there's anything over here. Nope, that's not a room.
That seems bad right now.
Yeah, that's very bad. All right, so we have super missiles, so I can open up any door that is locked behind it. Everything else is kind of locked behind. I can move to the right because we have bombs, but we're gonna have to grab a couple more of those. What I may end up doing, if these enemies don't cooperate, we can go back upstairs and go to the refill station, and then we'll just have to hopefully get a good bomb RNG. The only thing about randomizers is that you don't get to control what items the enemies give you, and so hopefully we're not sitting here for too long. It's based upon what you already have. So if you look at my energy right now, I'm at 75 energy. The first thing it's going to prioritize is giving me full energy, and then afterwards trying to refill whatever items I have. There we go. There's 2. I need 2 more.
It won't take much longer, surely.
Now, the only thing is bombs is the lowest percentage of items you can get. So you're more likely to get nothing, as you can see. Sorry, hold on. You're making too much noise. Can you shut up, please? Yo, you didn't want to die either. All right.
This guy's so rude.
Very annoying.
Would you say as annoying as Baby Yoshi?
Oh, don't do that.
That's rude.
Yo, so that's a callback to a speed run I did a couple of weeks ago. I think now is probably a good time to admit I actually do like Yoshi. I'm actually a Yoshi fan.
I'm a huge Yoshi fan.
I thought it would be funny. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. If I don't get it in the next 2, 1, all right, I'm gonna skip it. We got 2 bombs. That's enough for me to at least get through the area. The thing is, I won't be able to come back. So my fear is that I end up in an unexpected one-way.
I think, you can save, and then if you get there, just safe quit.
That is gonna be the goal here. We save with the 2 bombs. We try to go forward. Hopefully we have no obstacles or anything in the way, and if not, then we can always come back. The good thing about this randomizer too is that I don't have to actually restart the game to reload my save. I can simply hit a combination of buttons and it takes me back to my my last save. So very convenient in that way.
We also just got a $50 donation from Andrew F. to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Thank you so much for your $50 donation, bringing us to $2,195.
We're so close to 2,200.
Yep.
We're
so
right
close.
there, actually.
I would say that deserves some claps. Can we get some claps in the audience? That's pretty awesome.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah, and maybe for our audience at home, we can get a $5 donation trade and see who snipes it.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Oh my God, look at these.
There's just so many in a row. What? Oh, okay.
Perfect wall jumps. Oh my God.
I got nervous. You said something. I got nervous.
It's fine. I'll stay styling on the couch.
No. Please don't.
You're
Silence,
doing great.
Silence will make me nervous.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
All right. So, okay, this is decent. I feel like, oh, wait. Can I get up here without bombs? Kinda. I might be able to do this. Hold on. Yes. All right, cool.
Nice.
I can't open up that door. I need a bomb to check that item. But the good thing is we are next to the map room. Map room helps us basically path out exactly what we need to do from here. So let's take a look.
Ooh.
All right. So if you look, there are filled in circles. Those are items of progression. That's our main thing. And there's one right next to us. All the doors here are also closed off by bombs because, of course, they are. The good thing, though, the good thing about it is there is a missile refill room right above us, and the randomizer is so nice that not only do you refill missiles, but you also refill bombs.
Nice.
So now we will be able to post check for everything that we need. All right, I think I would like either Varia suit or just regular bombs. Either would be pretty helpful here. So good item RNG, please. This is screw attack. So that's kind of good. So what screw attack does is it allows me to pretty much one shot every enemy when I'm doing a space jump. So we'll be able to safely travel through a lot more areas right now. Now let's see. Bomb up here. There's no items I really need. All right, so these rooms with the X's, those are our objectives. And I can tell based off how the room is shaped what boss that is. That is Dragon. We're not fighting Dragon right now. There's no other objectives here. There's one item over there and two down below. So I think what we do now is go back where we came from and check those two items. And hopefully they are good things like I said, Varia, Gravity. Please go out. Move.
He's just being rude just to be rude. Like, get real.
All right, hold on. Let's do a little trick called Moonfall. Hopefully, nope, we didn't get it. Let's try that again. There we go.
Nice.
All right, I didn't need to go that far though. I was hoping it would actually catch me right here. All right, I need to save these two bombs best I can. Actually, I'm gonna have to use one right now. This is Charge Beam. All right, so that's one of the main things I could not complete the game without. So that's good. That is a very good thing. The next thing I'd like to see is Ice Beam and follow that up with Plasma. And then we are in a good space after that.
Perez, we got some donations. Can I read them?
Yes, absolutely, please.
We got $25 from SH. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We also got $5 from King Kuga that says, here's to a good cause and to more speed running at MomoCon. We also got $20 from Tatiana Lima. Thank you so much for bringing our total up to $2,245 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Yes. That's in the chat. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're only 16 minutes in as of like right now.
Yeah.
We 100% can get to 2,500 before the end of today.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe.
We're so close.
We are so there.
Proud. Do y'all believe?
Do you guys believe?
Yeah. Do y'all believe? Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, God. Heck no. Hold on.
Wait. No. No. Metroids, no.
That's bad, actually.
That is bad.
That is bad because it's actually holding me from the item that I need. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little detour back, and I'm gonna save because I didn't realize that was a save room there. And then we're gonna come back and make an attempt at that item.
Do you need Ice Beam for the Metroids?
Yes, in order to be able to. Well, actually, you know what? No, you don't need Ice Beam. If you want to kill them with, like, say, a super missile, you do. However, there's an alternative con to killing Metroids, which is 3 power bombs. So if I can't find Ice Beam, I can power bomb them. The problem is, I have no gravity and no Varia suit, so the amount of damage that I'm gonna take is pretty brutal. Trying to wait on that. Now I do have screw attack, so what I can do is while I'm waiting for the bomb to go off, I can use screw attack to basically like bounce them off me, and that's pretty much the strat I'm gonna end up having to use. But this is a safety check here. We're gonna save. And then we're gonna give that a shot. Now, to the crowd, there's an item here called X-Ray. And pretty much X-Ray is like, it's not the worst item in the game, especially if you're playing casually. It's pretty good for helping you find secrets. However, I don't need it. So if you see X-Ray, I need y'all to do like the loudest boo possible. Like make sure everybody can hear.
Boo this check.
I'm going to be very upset.
Yeah. Also, Prez, we just got $5 from Kai the Hero that says, let's go.
Hey.
More speed running like the Flash at MomoCon. Oh my gosh. That brings us to $2,250 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Thank you so much for donating, everyone.
We're getting closer and closer to that.
So close. $250.
Yeah,
that's it.
Literally, we were right there.
You all are awesome, incredibly kind, and please understand, donating to St. Jude is very much a worthy cause. Children deserve all of our love and all of our protection and anything that we can do for them. So I appreciate that, and again, give what you can, but know that it is heavily, heavily appreciated. All right, so actually, see if I can. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Grappling beam
Nice.
and missile. So not the best, but not the worst.
It's not a boo worthy, right? Like
it's not a boo. It's not boo worthy at all.
Okay.
This is also going to help us defeat a boss called Dragon that we'll be fighting earlier later.
Oh,
they got
so close.
so
All right.
close.
That
Yeah.
sprite at the end.
It's bad. All right, so now that I know that that's grappling beam, I'm not saying that that's not something we need, because we do, but I can probably wait to find the gravity suit first and then come back for that. So I'm gonna leave that there.
We just got another $5 donation from Vin that says, let's get to $2,500. Thank you so much, Vin.
Let's do it. Thank you, Vin.
Everyone in the crowd, do you think we can get that to that $2,500 goal that we have?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, we can do this, but I'm gonna have to be fast. Let me have super missiles ready.
Kirby's got to go fast.
Gotta go extra fast. Okay.
I love this music.
Oh, this is not a good room.
Uh-oh.
Either. Oh, and I can't get through there. Okay. I guess I could charge through there. All right. So what I am looking for right now is a way to get through this area in order to get to the map room. Everything's telling me right now, based off what I'm seeing, that I probably need to find Varia. The problem is I can't access that room. I can see that right now. I couldn't bounce up. And let's see, we don't have gravity, can't go through to grab that yet. Do we have any more progression? We could we have spaces, so I can go through this door. All right, let's go back downstairs. Yeah, let's go back downstairs. We can check this spacer room to the left and cross our fingers. That is either going to be gravity or Varia. Either would be great. If not, then we cry some sad tears, because I don't know what else to do.
Oh, no. All right. Making good progress, though. Making good progress.
Yeah, we are making progress. Like, we're definitely not in a situation where we've done absolutely nothing. We really need that to be one of the two suits. All right, quick little safety save, just because we're kind of far away from the last one. All right, try to get some life real quick. Oh. Okay, so now we can do some space jumps, so we don't have to worry about hitting anything.
Just moving on.
Just try to be as fast as possible here. All right, fingers crossed. No Varia. Okay. Oh, this is a good room. Okay, good. So there's a couple things we get to check here. There's multiple rooms. There's also an item down here we're guaranteed to have. Now, I don't know what it's going to be. There we go. It's X-Ray. Boo. Everybody boo. Boo. All right, man, that's the worst one. All right, at least it's out the way. So yeah. I know, like, later on when I'm like, I need a very important item, I don't have to worry about that. All right, let's check these items, or these rooms, rather. Nope, that's not it. So anytime you see me nope out of a room really fast, that means it is a room that is heated, and I can't survive in any heated rooms unless I have the Varia suit, which I am currently without. All right, we're gonna check up here. Come on, something good. No, absolutely not. In fact, I probably got to restart there.
We just got a $5 donation from Anonymous, bringing our total to $2,260.
Nice. I think we're gonna get it. I believe.
I believe.
We're gonna hit that goal, and I am gonna be honored to be the one on stage when it happens.
Heck yeah.
In fact, if y'all don't do it for nothing else, do it for me. Do it for me. Give me this moment. All right, so let's check this room slowly. Okay, this is fine. Get through here. Oh, that has a indicator. I should, yeah. Can I get back up here in time? Probably
no
not.
way.
All right, so yeah, no, I know not to go through that room. All right. So that means there's only one other room to check, which is a good thing. Again, though, we're back in a situation where I need that last room to really be the thing that I need.
Yeah, there aren't that many locations, if I understand how this works correctly, that could have what we need to keep progressing because of the way the logic is set up. So it should be happening fairly soon, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The only other potential thing that could be happening here is that the logic expects us to do like what's called a lava dive, or very quickly go through a series of rooms that are heated. I'm gonna be real, it should not be in logic. That should not be a thing. If it is, we'll make it happen. Okay, I'm gonna need bombs here. What could give me bombs in the area? I don't know that these waivers do. Let's see. You give. I'm pretty sure normally these give super missiles, and then we'll try this waiver real quick. Nope, no bomb there. All right. Do I have a refill room nearby? No. I don't want to have to go all the way back for bombs, and this is why I really would like bombs to like show up here, so I'm not pigeonholed into needing power bombs everywhere I go. But it might be where we're at with it right now.
Prez, we got a $30 donation from Mob that says, "Boo, X-ray."
Yes. Keep the boo train going with $5 donations, please.
$5 boo train.
Just
I love
to
it.
show our disdain for the X-ray. I love that so much.
Poor X-ray.
It deserves it. No, seriously, the X-ray is like a godsend when you don't know where all the items are, but outside of that, it's like, yo, please go away. All right. All right, I was hoping these would be nice and give me some bombs. Did not do it, so we are going to go to the refill room, and we are going to take a quick little prayer to the RNG gods for bombs as quick as possible. Once we get to this next item, which I'm at this point like 99% confident is going to be one of the suits. Watch it not be, but I'm pretty sure it is. At that point, then we know which of the rooms I've been running from I can go into. I would really, I think at this point, prefer for it to be the gravity suit. Please give me a bomb. Please. Hey, you. Hey, please. There we go.
It's bouncing around, causing noise.
Just causing havoc. I need just one bomb. Video game, please. Don't. Thank you. Oh, can I get claps for that? Yeah. All right, so
let's go. The bare minimum.
the bare minimum. 2 bombs is all I need. All right. So I think I would rather this be gravity, because there was a room I saw that would connect to a completely other.
Would a safe be worth it here?
Yes, absolutely safe.
Okay.
But yeah, there was a room that would connect to another area. I think it was Meridia. I think I saw an M there. And having a new area to check out, I think at this point would be my preference. So fingers crossed for gravity, or again, tears will flow. All right, let's see. I feel like me and the spike room are really acquainted right now.
Also, I do want to mention, Prez is backing up a little bit before he jumps into like the spikes and just like keeps using. I think it's a space jump. I don't know too much about this game, like I said, because it keeps his momentum a little bit better. So it's just going to be a little bit of time saved through that room.
That is correct. Yep. So this game has both really good physics and sometimes very finicky things that it does with physics. And in order to make sure that you get as much speed as possible, you got to back up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know, could we fight?
Is that a Kraid room?
No, that is Crocomire. And
I believe. I mean, you just saved, so like, why not?
Yeah, I guess. We can try. It shouldn't be an issue.
You got this.
So this is not one of the bosses that we have to kill. However, Crocomire has a guaranteed item, which is the only reason I'm really doing this.
Also, we talked about it before, but like the soundtrack is so good.
Yeah, soundtrack for this is awesome.
It is. Also, to tech, can I get Limey to be a little louder? The game audio is kind of cranking up, so.
I'm seeing in the chat someone saying always bet on Croc.
Just trying to push him over the edge.
Yep, so there's an edge you'll see very shortly. We just need you to back it up. I was also warned that this is probably the most gruesome part of the video game, so if you are squeamish, eyes closed. Actually, you know what? I'll just do it off screen. How about that?
It's not more gruesome than letting the animals die?
No comment.
I mean, we can figure out whether or not it's more gruesome than letting that almost die. We have a bid war open for that right now.
All right, high jump boots. In the grand scheme of things, it's not the best. It's not the worst. I'm not upset about it.
Okay.
Because we have space jump, I really didn't need that at all, but it's fine. All right, so we're gonna peek to the left. Hopefully there are other items over here as well. So yeah, what was happening off screen, if you didn't know, is Crocomire was melting into the acid. So yeah.
It's pretty gruesome.
Just a bunch of bones now.
Wait, can you save the animals in a randomizer?
You can. So Bomb Torizo is the room in question where the animals are saved, and it exists in every randomizer. So we would need to not die. We need to also find Bomb Torizo. Hopefully the randomizer is pretty chill about it and puts Bomb Torizo in criteria. At least that tends to be where I find it in this game. But if not, when we are getting ready to do escape, I'll be able to look at the map and determine where Bomb Torizo is. All right, so looking at possibilities here, there is a pathway at the bottom. There's one room we haven't gone to. So we're gonna go, we're gonna take this bomb. We're gonna back where we came from. We're gonna save one more time. And then the final area, I'll take this actually. The final area that is not heated or underwater. And hopefully we get that suit that we're looking for. Now, randomizers are notorious for being trolly, so they will do things like make you not have bombs the entire time, or they'll make you not get Varia suit until the very end of the run. Like, it happens. I have no control over it. We just take what we get and hope for the best. All right, now I am going to need some good RNG here because, again, we need exactly 2 bombs, so... Randomizer, do me good. I gotta get life back first. All right, cool. Please, 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 please. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
So I didn't realize that we do have a poll for this run. And it's $75 for save the animals and $5 for kill the animals so far. So you could donate towards that poll, y'all, if you want to see Prez save the animals or save the frame.
You know what I would like to see? Save those frames. Ooh. I would like to get some donations. Get those animals out of here.
Every single event out there always has save the animals win. Everyone likes to save the animals. It's a little slower, but everyone likes it. You know what I want to see? I want to see Twitch chat work together really, really well to have them tie.
Imagine. Then it's up to me.
Oh my God, a tie, and then Prez has to make the decision. I mean, I kind of know where.
Wait, hold. Oh, it's an okay, so that then means we've got to gotta look at the map here. All right, so what do we not do? There's one room. Okay, so there's one room in Big Pink. Big Pink being the long room that we left not so long ago. Thank you for the bombs. You want to give me more? That would be great. Just in case. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Right as you say it, too.
All right, let's get out of here.
But, so I was thinking, if they tie, maybe we can, like, taunt the animals. We can go into the animals' room, right? Go past it. It's the best of both worlds.
That's true. Good point. Good point.
I like it. I think I agree with this this notion.
So we should just have them tie, and whenever someone donates to one, someone has to donate to the other to keep them together, right?
There you go.
Yep.
I like that. I like the way you think.
It's the secret option no one thinks about.
All right, so here, we're going to bomb here. There's going to be a room that connects. I'm going to need super missiles for... Kill these real quick. All right, here I need a suit. Please be a suit. Oh, yes, let's go.
Let's
Give
go.
me claps, please.
Woo!
Oh, dear God.
Happy tears are about to flow.
Happiest tears of my life. All right, so now that we've got Varia, we don't burn up in every room that's heated, and that gives us so many more areas that we can check out at this point. Let's start with safety save, because I don't think I want to do anything else but not have to do this again. And then we'll figure out what direction we're going after that. Mostly the areas that are going to head in the direction of the map room, which I think are to my far right. Unfortunately, that area does require bombs, but I may have a way around. Let's see. I could go into Norfair, go around. I don't have gravity, so I can't come up that path, unfortunately. So yeah, I can't take the shortcut. All right, so this is unfortunately something that happens with randomizers, that beginning phase where they haven't given you everything that you need. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let's peek. Let's just peek.
A little sneaky peek.
Yeah, a little sneak peek to some of these other rooms that I can do now. Because maybe Bombs is hiding over here somewhere, right?
Could be.
Nope, can't do that. That's ice.
Oh.
That's the ice beam specifically.
Every time you say Ice Beam, I think of like the Pokemon move.
You did use Ice Beam a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. What was this area? I can't go through here because this is filled with acid. And then below, I kind of peek into. Oh, that's go to Terizo. Definitely not. All right. So we could go back upstairs. We could peek to the left, or we could just try to grab some bombs and go to the right. I think the safer route here is definitely to grab map and try to figure that out. So,
well, that might be what the logic wants.
I think so. I think the logic is basically trying to force us.
Is map route like a dead end? Is that how that works? Is it just like a single like room?
Yeah. Once you get to map, the map room itself can't lead like out to a different area. So you grid map and then you just reveal the rest of the area from that point forward. Part of me wants to be aggressive because time, but I would be putting myself in danger of one ways, which, ooh, one more. We're just needing, so I only need technically these 2 bombs. I'm trying to grab the other 2 for safety. I'm not going to take too long to do it though. We'll say like 3 more attempts here. 1, 2, 3.
And 1 more for the fans.
One more for the fans. Oh, well, now it's got to be 2. Oh, look at that.
Nice. Nice.
And an extra one to boot. You know what? The couch is lucky.
See, that's why you asked me to be on last minute.
Exactly.
Because I bring the good luck. Yeah.
It actually is. I needed you. All right. So now that we've filled up on everything, I can safely travel and check this area to the right. So we're going to burn 2 bombs to get through the area to the elevator. I think we already post-checked the elevator, so we don't need to do that. But we do need to get as far to the right as possible. And I know that very first room is heated, so that's the first thing I'm trying to get past. And of course, y'all are here to make things difficult. All right, 1,
Why is it so silent in here? I hate it.
2. Everybody's on pins and needles. Is he gonna do it? Does he have enough time? All right, let's see here. As you can see now, I don't have to rush through this room. Grab these missiles. Oh, look at that. Bombs. Perfect.
Nice.
All right, perfect. Now I don't have to rush and worry about conserving power bombs anymore, which is a godsend. I'm not going to hold you.
Awesome.
Let's see. Heal up. How far am I from the map now? Pretty far. Hopefully this is just one big long room and then, whoa. Or a completely different area. Ooh. That's not what I expected, but there's 2 items in here. So let's see what those are. Wave beam, lovely.
Awesome.
And then also just missiles, not so lovely. You know what? This map room is pretty close. I'm going to be a little aggressive here. Oh, never mind.
Never mind. I'm going to be aggressive. Nope.
Crowd would love that one.
Nope.
All right, so we're going to go back. And
why did you nope out of that room?
So it's not that we had an issue, because technically I can like space jump through that room. My problem is I really don't want to end up like there's a gate at the end of that room, and I don't want to end up where I'm stuck in a one way and I can't get back to where I'm trying to go.
Got it.
All right, so
Yeah, especially because we haven't saved in a minute too.
yeah, we have not said. Oh my God, are we serious? All right, well, at least I know that leads straight back, so that's not the way to go. I don't have to. I mean, there could be an item there potentially, but all right, it's time to be aggressive. It's time to be aggressive. We got to go check this room.
Prez, we got a $10 donation from Thick. Who gonna feed and house them animals though?
Exactly.
Right now, the animals are saved. However, it does not have to be the case. Again, y'all can kill those animals. I'm just saying.
I do want to shout out our donation dollar after that donation. We're at $2,300 raised for St. Jude's.
Nice.
Let's go.
We are getting so close to that $2,500 goal.
Yep.
I'm positive we can do it.
Heck yeah.
We're not even halfway into this run yet. Like,
yeah. Seriously.
Oh, that requires plasma beam. All right, so me very quickly get over here. Whew. All right, we made it. I didn't want to just take the save there because, like you said, or take the backwards because we have not saved in a minute, and yeah, I don't want to redo a bunch of stuff. Plus, we get energy right here. All right, so map room is looking a little like it's going to be difficult to get to. So instead, I think I am going to pass to Norfair. I'm again at that moment where I kind of want to be aggressive about how I handle searching. And while the map will be great, the map is going to take a significant amount of time to get to. So hopefully Norfair has something good for us. We will pretty quickly be able to figure out if that's not the way we need to go.
yeah, I feel like with randomizers in general, but especially this game's like map randomizer, it's really similar to kind of like the general principle where it's like you have to find all the different items, and once you do, you can just like rush everything in a row, and then we can finish really quickly. Because that's what happened yesterday with Pokemon, where I was spending like over an hour getting 2 badges. Once I got those 2 badges, I was able to just finish the rest of the game.
Yeah. You started getting badges pretty quickly. Yeah.
All right, so we are going to try our luck again because I really... Wait, did we checked this item, right? This was grappling hook. Yeah, all right, actually, never mind. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that again. What I can do, though, now that we have wave beam, there's a door that was above us that we weren't going to be able to get to. Now we can. And I think that is what we end up checking. Now, go ahead and kill you.
I've only ever done one randomizer, A Link to the Past.
So what I'm hearing is you're going to submit it to the next Momentum for 2026, right?
You know, yeah.
We would like to see it.
Yeah, I probably should.
I need speed booster to check that. Plus, that's just super missile, so I'm not really stressing out about that. Can't get to that area. I need gravity, really, because that's going to get us to Meridia above. Let's see, what could we do? We did not do Wreck Ship because we need plasma. We need Brinstar. We got a couple things we did not check in Brinstar. We might end up having to go back through Wreck Ship. I think that's going to be the plan because there's really no other item progression other than that, and that requires. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let's see if we go down. All right, you know, hold on. I have a second plan of action. Bear with me, chat. All right, so we're gonna go up here. The good thing about this area in particular is we haven't fought Fantoon yet, and so none of the enemies other than this ghost are really active right now, so I don't have to worry about like doing a lot of fighting and stuff like that. All right, let's go up here, and this should connect us down a long pathway to the item of progression. Now, things that I fear, right? There's a particular room. There's one specific room that I do not want to see right now, and it is the room called the baby room. And if you don't know how Super Metroid works, there's a room where, spoilers in case you haven't played this very old game, a gigantic baby Metroid comes and takes all of your energy and all of your items. You cannot skip it, and it's a part of this randomizer. Sometimes you have to go through that room multiple times. That is the room I don't want to see right now. So fingers crossed on that. We'll take another here.
So if it takes all your items, you have to find them again?
Yeah, if all of your items are drained by the Metroid, you basically have to replenish it by whatever room may be, you know, going ahead. Like for instance, had we ran into that, this room has a little bit of a replenishing station right here. So, you know, as long as you have something like this, you're good. If you don't, then you know, good luck to you.
It shouldn't take like any of your major items, like your like ice beam or anything.
No. It does not remove your items of progression, like the major progression items, but it does take all of your ammo, basically, and your life.
Got it.
All right, we are heading down. So let's.
I'm learning so much about Metroid.
Yeah. Randos are a good way to learn.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if like, especially if you wanted to get into like, say, speed running the game, right? Randos are good because what they do is give you a lot of different things that you need to learn as far as like little movement tech and certain things that you may or may not know the room or the rooms have or will allow you to do. Like, there's one room that trips up a lot of people called the what we call the Billy Mays room. And it's called the Billy Mays room because you think there's one item in it, but you hit a little secret nodule and oops, there's more. All right, let's see. Kill. Suit. Yes! Oh, gravity suit. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Perfect. All right, so now there's really no room that we can't get into. We have all ammo. Well, we can't get into like plasma beam right now, but anything that was stuck behind, what was this? That's an E-tank. No, I'm gonna take this. I'm actually grab this real quick. But anything that was locked behind like water progression, we can get through right now, and anything that has an ammo that's not a beam, we can also get through. Also, because of gravity, we take way less damage, so we just are safer in general. So now I just gotta be kind of quick because I know started a little late and I see that time closing in on me. All right, let's make a path. All right, we're gonna go back the way we came up. We can go up and get into Meridia now. So I can't climb that. I gotta go all the way, basically the way I came. Shouldn't have did that super missile, but that's fine.
In order to consider this randomizer complete, do you have to beat every boss?
So the randomizer actually, it's the people who made it so good. You don't have to kill every boss. If you feel like that's not something that you want to do, then you can set it where the only objective is to find and kill Mother Brain. So that is an option. However, in this randomizer, we did choose bosses. What I'm going to do, what my basic idea right now is basically to get every possible ammo upgrade and then go back and just go on a boss rush spree.
Got it.
Kill everything after that. So
yeah, I know the main routes for 80% are like labeled by what order you do the bosses in. So like, for example, like PRKD. Yeah.
KDR, yes. And
yeah.
that's basically because
those are the bosses you have to do?
Yep. So
okay,
normally you are expected to go Kraid, Phantoon, Dragon, Ridley. However, speedrunners being as good as they are, they found ways to skip entire areas of the game and get upgrades that you normally wouldn't get until late game, which obviously makes some of the easier bosses or some of the earlier bosses way easier and allows you to kill some of the heavier bosses earlier in the game as well. So generally people will go, they'll skip, they'll try to fight Phantoon first, get Gravity Suit, which in the regular game gives you full protection. In the randomizer only gives you 50% protection. You actually need both suits to get the benefit of what you normally get in Gravity in the main game. But like I said, speedrunners will go and get the Gravity Suit first, and then that makes things like traveling through heated areas and killing bosses just a lot easier for the rest of the run. All right, just checking real quick before we go to Meridia. All right. So again, we are kind of being a little aggressive in our pathing here, just, you know, for the sake of time. I don't want to get caught out in a situation where we can't complete this for you. So I'm going to do my absolute best to see if we can cheat this out. Now, I do need Speed Booster to get those two items. Luckily, neither of those were items of progression, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, let's see. Map is to my left, so I'm gonna refill real quick.
Yeah, while we're waiting on this, I do want to plug that you can go to donate to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital by going to speedrun.gives. We are raising money through, I guess this is the last run. I was gonna say we're raising the money through the whole weekend, but that's the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we've been here all weekend. We've been doing our very, very best trying to raise this money, and we have a bid war for saving versus killing the animals versus taunting maybe if we tie.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Absolutely get in your donations.
Yeah, get those donations in for the bid war there, and help us get to 2,500. We're so close. We're only 200 away.
I know somebody's waiting. They're waiting to pull that trigger. Do it now.
We always see save the animals. Will we see it again?
Plasma, lovely.
Plasma. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
this opens up quite a lot for you, right?
Yeah, that is
like an entire area.
Moment. Yeah, so now pretty much every boss just became like 75% easier.
Nice.
It also makes me rely way less on needing to grab a bunch of like super missiles. However, for this particular boss, let's see if we can get a quick kill. I don't know. I haven't practiced this in a minute, so.
I didn't even realize we're coming up to a boss right now.
Yep, this is crazy. So this is the normal expected first boss. So this is kind of vanilla behavior for us. Didn't get the quick kill. All right, so didn't mean to pause there. We'll just fight you regular. Shouldn't take too long. There we go.
Oh, wait, that was it?
That was it.
Wow.
That's supposed to be a boss.
Yeah, Plasma Beam is extremely strong, and you're not supposed to have Plasma until the very end of the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Kraid is not ready for that at all. All right, with that being stated, that is one objective down, 4 to go.
Nice.
All right, do a little Alcatraz there. Map is right below me, so just go straight for that.
We got a $15 donation from Dr. J that says, Charles Darwin would like a word with these freeloading animals. Dang.
We're getting messy here on the couch.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, okay. So that map room is inactive, and what that means is Fantoon is nearby. It would be hilarious if Fantoon is over here, because that would also be vanilla behavior. Fantoon is normally to the room to the right, and when you know it.
Wow.
We're actually just speedrunning at this point.
Yeah, we're
actually.
just speed running the game.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this is going to be the second boss. This should also be fairly easy, given that we have plasma.
I like fighting this boss.
Yeah, this boss actually gives a lot of people nervous wreck, especially when you're fighting it for the first time.
Yeah.
Because Fantoon can be a little mean.
Yeah.
However, we've got both suits. We've got Plasma Beam. We're not at all worried. Matter of fact, let me do this.
I love the noises that he makes. He sounds like an elephant. But
I agree.
Yeah, he does.
I
Yeah.
feel like the inspiration had to be an elephant mixed with an alien menace. I don't know.
an elephant learning like what Legos are for the first time and accidentally stepping on one.
Yeah.
That probably would have been a kill, but it's fine.
We're almost done anyways.
Yeah, no. We're not worried at all about getting it. I just wanted to try to get it faster. So the way Fantoon works is there's a certain amount of damage that you're allowed to do before Fantoon runs away. The Plasma Beam far exceeds that, and Fantoon's dead. But normally you can do this thing where you can shoot like 2 missiles, it runs off, you can shoot 2 more missiles, and then you can do a thing called Doppler, where you can stun lock them and basically kill them in one hit. But here, we got the 2. Thank you for the claps, by the way. I can barely hear y'all, but I feel the support out there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Audie.
with that, we're halfway done with
We are halfway done with the
Motherbrain,
run
right?
now. So yes,
Nice.
perfect. So things are speeding up now. So now I've got some decisions to make, right? Technically speaking, I could make an attempt at Dragon and then make an attempt at Ridley. I don't think it would be smart for me to try to fight, especially Ridley off just 3. So I'm going to try to find some more health. But Dragon, we need the, well, we don't need, but with my current health, we would probably need the grappling beam. So I would need to go back to that earlier room with the Metroids and grab that. But we probably got to go backwards anyway. So
That was like a Metroid jump scare.
Yeah.
it was, but not the one that we need to fear. Those are called Mocktroids because they're not quite Metroids yet. They're babies. All right, so let's get up here. Now, normally this would lead to a room where you get Spazer. Of course, it's not going to be the same room here. All right, this is going to require speed. Also doesn't matter because that's not where I need to be anyway. So the only thing I'm starting to question in my mind right now is whether or not speed was in the room that I didn't take the time to get the map from. It's a possibility, but I don't necessarily think that we should be like progression locked behind speed. I am going to check. Oh, this needs ice. All right, so we got to locate ice.
This is the reason why we're not getting map, or is it just you're not feeling like it right now?
I'm sorry, is there a reason I'm not getting what now?
You're not getting map.
Because I kind of forgot right after I killed Matt.
Legit.
That is legit what happened. I was so busy trying to speed through this because of time. I was like, you know what? Map is now available. You are correct.
See, I'm helpful despite never playing this game before.
You are helpful. You're very helpful. Honestly, you deserve a lot of applause because you're responsible for a lot within the Black and the Flash.
Heck yeah. I know that's right.
Yeah, I mean, you're shouting me out. I also want to say, BT is also a really, really big part of that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so real quick, those 4 X's in a row, that's Mother Brain. That's the last fight. So
Already? Okay.
Yeah, so Mother Brain's there. We can't do it yet because we haven't killed the other 2 bosses, but I know where Mother Brain is, which is good. Also, that C right there, that's Criteria. That's the other thing I need because we need to know how to leave. That's the ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to head towards the ship. And there's two things I'm hoping for. One, that ship isn't difficult to get to. Also, that Bomb Terizo is there in case I have to save the animals. So that is my current plan of action. We are leaving. Can I go through here faster? I could. Oh wait, no, I can't, because that's going to be Croc. So that's a good thing about like knowing vanilla maps. Sometimes you know a room just by the way it's shaped. That room that I was looking at seemed like it would have been a shortcut, but I would need speed booster in order to get through it, and because I don't have it, I just wouldn't be able to go that way. So it's good when you're trying to not waste time, basically. Also, I should probably explain for people who don't play this game. Sometimes you'll see me do this, this little up and down motion.
Yeah.
What that does is it pushes Samus, or in this case, Buff Kirby, forward by a single pixel. While that single pixel may not seem like it's a lot, over an entire run, you're pushing yourself forward and speeding up quite a bit. So you will see speedrunners and just people who play this game do that a lot. Actually, let's take
especially like in long hallways where like you can get like 30, 60 if it's long enough, right? That's like an entire second.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I thought people just did it for fun.
Nope, it has a real speedrunning use. I knew that it existed. I didn't know how much it actually pushed you forward by, so I didn't want to like introduce the explanation because I could not finish it.
Yeah.
Yep, a single pixel every time you're running forward and you do the arm pump. Now there's so many mechanics to arm pumping, because sometimes you can like overextend and you don't actually get the arm pump. You like pump over. It's weird. Talking about it is weird, but it's a very useful trick. All right. Oh, that's missiles. I can see that from here.
Surely we need more missiles right now, right? Like we need more.
I need about 3 more packs of missiles, realistically. Yeah, about 3 more packs will get us there. I'm just gonna go straight to criteria. So the reason I need the missiles that I need is because Mother Brain has glass that covers her first form, her head, and you can't proceed until you both destroy that glass and do enough damage to shoot Mother Brain completely out of her head form and into full body form. About 35 missiles and maybe like 1 super missile will probably do the trick. So I will grab the missiles. I'm not so much concerned about grabbing super missiles because I have Plasma Beam, which is going to do a lot of damage. Now in the randomizer, Plasma Beam, or excuse me, super missiles actually do double the damage that they normally would. So it is good to get them from Mother Brain, but if you can do a good Mother Brain fight and not take much damage, then Plasma Beam does the trick. You're fine. I don't like that this is a caution sign because it means I can't. Oh, that's why. All right, we're good. That's kind of devious to put right in front of the map room. All right. Yeah, so that thing can grab you, drag you, and then you got to basically redo the whole sequence. All right, so here's the ship. There's a bunch of missiles right here, and this is the room that normally leads to wreck ship. I'm actually going to take this path because I see all the extra missile packs. That'll help me take care of that. I'll go straight to the ship as well. Do we have any items of progression here? No. So I'm just going to grab that real quick. I also want to check that room that's next to the ship because that might be something of importance.
I also do want to shout out that for the save versus kill the animals bid war that we have, kill is catching up. We're at 30 on kill and 75 still on save.
Yes,
Ooh,
I believe.
Nice.
This is super snipeable or tieable if you wish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Either hit that QR code or speedrun.gives.
Yep. Be donating to a really great cause, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And now we're at $2,315.
Let's go.
Yeah, keep donating. We'll get to $2,500 soon. I feel it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I feel it.
Here's also a reminder that even if you don't have the ability to do right now, you're like, I wish I could. St. Jude's is a 24/7 possibility for you to contribute something really good to kids. So even if you can't do it for this particular speed run, just know that we appreciate the thought that you would be able to. And, yeah. All right. So this is Bomb Terizo. So this was important because if we do have to save the animals, this is where I need to be. Now, this is not one of the objectives. However,
okay, so while you're doing this, I do want to shout out our donation total. B and Ash both saw at the same time that it jumped up from what it was a second ago, $23.15 to $2,500.
Hey,
yeah.
Let's go. Big
Let's go.
WGGs. If you're watching at home, everybody, thank you for the applause. I am so grateful that y'all were able to do that. Thank y'all for donating to this cause again. I was humbled when I was asked to do this, and I'm very happy to be here in this moment where we were able to raise $2,500. That is amazing.
And that was a $185 donation from Glenn Frog Knight that says, let's get there. Thank you so much.
Let's get there indeed.
Thank you so much. This means the world to us.
Yes. So great. Thank you for getting us to $2,500.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. I think it's time to try our luck. So I'm going to grab these two E-Tanks. Now that I know where Bomb Terizo is and the other two bosses, we're just going to get a little bit of life, and then we're going to give it a shot. We're going to try to kill both Dragon and really, I'm going to grab that grappling beam just to make the Dragon fight a little easier. Then we'll try Ridley, we'll try Mother Brain, and hopefully we can get this all in one go.
I also want to mention that that donation went towards killing the animals. So now killing the animals is at $215 and save is still at $75.
What?
Let's go.
Wow.
This is the first time I'm seeing the crowd cheer for kill the animals.
Wow, crowd.
You know, after the menace I was with Yoshi in Super Mario World, I think I started a movement.
You did. I think so. I really think so.
All right, let's try to kill some bosses. Everybody wish me luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, the crowd's getting into this right now. They know that you can do this.
Heck yeah.
Hold on. Controller just froze up. Please, game. Hold on. All right, I am very afraid of what's about to happen here. As long as the game does not... Oh, my God.
Oh, no?
Yeah. Oh.
Chat, boo the game right now.
Boo the game.
Boo.
All right, so yeah, unfortunately, this happened earlier where the controller, the PC stopped receiving input from the controller and it froze. I'm going to...
let's go to a quick break before you mess with anything real quick.
Yeah.
Tech team.
I don't... So, I have to say, literally, I saved whatever.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. So that has been such an incredible run so far. What have you been thinking about this? Are you going to start running Metroid yourself?
Listen, I've already been like this close to like learning the randomizer for Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Like it has Archipelago support, which means Archipelago, if for those who don't know, is a multi-world randomizing client that can randomize different games together, right? So I could play, like, for example, one that I've been super into is a combination of randomizing Quake from 1996 and the Cluster Truck from like 2017.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Oh my gosh.
But I've been wanting to like get into a couple other games like Paper Mario, for example, is really good. I wanted to get into Metroid Prime, but I'm like really bad at Metroidvanias,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's been difficult. But this is like kind of inspiring me almost.
Yeah, I think once you kind of practice a game like this,
Yeah.
and then you see like the flow, the way that you think, like it's really, I don't know, it makes you get into it more and more
Yeah.
because I always thought, I was like, oh my gosh, I tried to play original Metroid and then I played Super Metroid and I was like, okay, I'm picking it up. I'm seeing
Yeah.
how it works. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, like I understand how the randomizers work, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
like I've never played the game. I kind of understand what to do, like where it's trying to like
Yeah.
make him go, right? But I've never played it, and I'm like just really bad at these types of games. But I might give it a shot when I get home. I might, open stream and just like sit there for 10 hours and bash my head against the wall playing Super Metroid.
But that's cool that your previous knowledge on randomizers in general kind of help you like understand what's going on here.
Yeah.
So that means like if you just do randomizers in general, you'll kind of get the hang of it for any game. Because I'm really curious. Like I did Link to the Past one time,
Yeah.
and it was really fun. So I'm like, maybe I should try that again, or try it for a different game, or maybe
Yeah.
a shorter game, just to kind of get used to it.
Yeah, I know that like I said for Archipelago, which is how I do mine usually. There's like a lot of supported games. I know they have like a sheet and like even on the site there's just like a huge variety of games. If you wanted to ever try and get into a randomizer, that's a great place to start because they like it's not even just like RPGs that they randomize or just like Metroid games, for example. They have stuff like Bomber Cyberpunk, which is like how do you even randomize that? It's like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just like great to try and get into.
Yeah, yeah.
I know we also got a 20 just now. Can't really see
Oh,
my foot's in
yeah,
the
we
way.
did. We got a $20 donation from Anonymous that says, saving the animals is canon because of Metroid Fusion.
That is real, yeah.
I did not know that. I did not
assume
know
that went
that.
to saving the animals. I'm not going to look right now, but yeah, I know that the people want to save the animals. I know they can do it, but
Yeah.
we did get to 2,500 off of killing the animals. Who knows?
Who
Go either
knows?
way.
That's true. That's true. I kind of every time I've gone to like a speedrunning showcase, I've always seen Save the Animals. That's true. I've never seen them skip it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe this could be like the first time for you.
Exactly. It could be a first time for us, first time speedrunning showcase here at MomoCon. So it'll be nice to do that here for the first time. So it'll be memorable, a memorable moment for us to walk away from MomoCon at the end of the day.
Yeah, and while we're getting set up, I still wanna acknowledge that we're at MomoCon. We're at the speedrunning stage in like the gaming area.
Yeah.
And it's just been like a great time. Everyone in the crowd, have you been enjoying MomoCon?
Yeah. I love it. I see
Yeah.
some good cosplay out there. I see some good like hats. We got someone with a Metroid hat. It's like really, really awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it is like been fantastic. I've never really been here before. I don't really even go to anime conventions, but this
Yeah.
is like just been like super great. Like it's like way bigger than you would think at home.
Yeah.
If you've never been to one of these.
Yeah,
So,
if you've never been to MomoCon, this show is really grown over
Yeah.
the years, and I don't know, it just always kind of feels like home. It's like real comfy, lots of friends getting together, doing like the group photos of like, everybody from like this genre of anime or maybe this
Yeah.
particular game. And, just having fun. Like my favorite thing is always the Artist Alley. There's some great Artist Alley stuff in
Ooh,
here.
the Artist Alley. Hate to see me coming.
Yeah.
Well, actually, more accurately, my wallet hates to see the Artist Alley come in.
Yeah, exactly. Same. I mean, I stroll down there and I'm like, ooh, maybe I should just get one more thing. Or
Yeah.
here's a little gift I could get for somebody, you know?
Yeah, today I was like,
The save data, which I think
one thing. I bought like 4.
Yeah, same. I definitely went back in and I was like, just one more thing. And then 3 things later. Exactly.
Yeah. And like, even just being there is like such a workout because it's like so big. And like in the first half of the week, I was just like getting lost because it's huge, right?
Yeah. And also like all the snacks and stuff. Oh my gosh.
I've been getting snacks and stuff too from there.
Yeah.
Like it is, there's Mochi waiting for me backstage. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like getting so hungry.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, watching speedrunning really works up the appetite.
Oh yeah,
you know?
for sure.
would not load.
Oh man, so many cool things to see. I'm really, really enjoying this run. Can't wait to see more. I believe in Prez. Prez has been coming so far. I had a
Yeah.
really good time watching this and watching the Mario speed run before. So it's been good. It's been really good. Good to see stuff.
Yeah, I'm seeing Twitch chat popping off right now. They're saying love to the tech team. They want to see this get back on track.
Yeah.
Yes,
Always
hopefully
shout
it won't
outs
take
to the
too
tech
long.
team.
Yep.
We appreciate them so much. They work so hard to build a stage,
Yep.
break it down when we need to break it down, get everything going, keep the runners on point, the sound, everything. Big shout outs to the tech team.
Yeah.
That's safe RAM, not safe state.
Right. There's no like.
And also the lighting. Oh my gosh. They're working on the lighting, everything looks so good here. And just all the space that we're able to hang out and have a good time. And looking over there, I see Monty Mole. There's the Monty Mole from
the Monty Mole image is
our
it's so
tier
funny,
list. When those new characters come out for Mario Kart, is there one that you're gonna be like sticking to?
I don't know because I've always just played like the Koopa Kids.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of like Lemmy. No relation to the name actually, just unrelated. I just like that guy. But I usually play him because I like the snaking and stuff in Mario Kart, and with baby characters it's a bit better.
Yeah.
But I don't even know who I would play if I play any of the newcomers. I'm like thinking about it.
Yeah.
Maybe like Sidestepper, but I don't know.
Sidestepper is awesome.
Yeah.
You gotta at least try.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think maybe I might repair my relationship with Mario Sunshine and do Pianta or something.
No way.
I'll try. That game, I'm like, the camera, but maybe I just need to buckle down and try again.
Yeah, I believe that it can work.
Yeah.
I think playing Sunshine as like an adult like makes it a bit better.
Yeah.
But it is like so hard to get into because it's just like really awkward.
Well, Sunshine, I mean, I love it, right? Like when I played it the first time, I didn't, but I felt like the camera angles made the game feel kind of rushed. But then playing the Switch version with the Pro controller, I feel like it worked so much better, and like it just felt a little bit more refined. So, you know what? I'll give it another shot. And sometimes getting the shines with the blue coins. Oh my gosh.
Corrupted the same.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I completely understand.
But yeah, you know what? I'm also looking forward to finishing Tears of the Kingdom.
I've honestly never finished Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with like Metroidvanias. I'm kind of bad over
Yeah.
Like I said, I've just been I've been on like the randomizer grind. I've been playing a bunch of randomizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I was so focused on completing the map and finding everything, looking for all the armor.
Yeah.
Like I have everything I need to finish the game, but I just can't bring myself to do it until I finish searching for all the light routes on that underground map,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I gotta complete it.
Yeah, what do you prefer between Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild?
That's a good question. I actually really, really, really love Breath of the Wild. Like I would say it's like one of my top 3 games of all time. But the story of Tears of the Kingdom and the cutscenes and the voice acting and everything, I really, really love that. It's just something about that. I just felt like that one did it better than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I've heard that like it's like pretty split. Some people prefer just like the simplicity of like Breath of the Wild, but I mean, like I said, I've played neither, so I don't really have like a good like point of reference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to check in with Prez? Prez, how you doing?
Hey, so I have good news and bad news.
Uh-oh.
Bad news.
The good news is we raised a lot of money for St. Jude's, and I think that is a applause-worthy cause. The bad news, unfortunately, is that this PC apparently doesn't like Super Metroid randomizers.
Oh, no.
Because we are on a time constraint, I am going to be unable to finish this run for you today.
We were so close.
I know we were actually very,
Yeah.
very close. However, I know, and everybody was like, don't feel bad. It's not your fault. I feel bad. So I just want to say a couple of things. One, for everybody who took the time to come and to support this and to come to see the run, thank you all so much. Thank you to all of you in the crowd. I appreciate you very much for being here. Thank you to Ash and Limey for supporting, especially with everything going wild. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have any nerves when I got up here. Then things started going bad, and I got a little nervous. But you all made me very, very calm. If you want to see a Super Metroid randomizer completed, I do this on my channel all the time. So feel free to come check me out at twitch.tv/ThePresidentNoir. I will probably do a run today just because this one did not complete. So I want to make sure that everybody gets the chance to see the completion if you would like.
Yeah, you got to do the run back.
Yeah, we got to do the run back. Yeah, from the
Yeah.
beginning. Also, I want to give a chance for my couch to thoroughly, let you know what they do and where you can find them. Because again, without them, I am unable to do what I do. So please, if you could.
You should start.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'll start. But
Yeah, I had a run already. I don't need it.
I mean, my name is Ash said hi.
Oh, you said the thing.
I did. I have to. It's obligatory. I play retro games. I love Nintendo games and classic consoles. And I'm getting into speedrunning myself a little bit, which has been really fun.
Exciting, yeah.
Yeah, shout outs to Black and the Flash and all those really great shows. And I just want to say thank you to Prez for having me here because it's been amazing watching you do what you do. And I'm learning from you all the time. So thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Most of my shoutouts are just going to be like shoutouts Black and a Flash, like you said.
Yes.
That is like super, super big. If you're Black and you're interested in like competitive gaming or speedrunning or anything of that sort, absolutely. There's a form on gdq.gg/BAF. You can fill out an application there, and then we'll get you in. It's going to be super, super great if you can join because we're trying to join. We're trying to grow the community as much as we can. On June 19th through the 22nd, I'm pretty sure it is. We're going to have Juneteenth on GDQ. I'm actually the lead of that event along with PT. It's going to be super, super great. We're putting so much effort into it. So I know that you're doing something for it, right?
Yeah, I'm actually doing the opening run. Well, me and Pleasantly Twisted will be doing Monster Hunter Wilds, a showcase, and then I'll actually be running this back to close out the show. I promise I will vet the PC. We will make sure that there are no crashes, no stability issues, and you will get your run. So again, yes, I will be there for that event as well.
Yeah, so everyone who saw this, unfortunately not finished, you can probably see a finished randomizer on twitch.tv/GDQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. With that being stated, I guess we'll give a chance for this to close on out. Again, MomoCon, thank y'all so much for being here. I hope y'all had a fantastic time throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing me to be a part of the first annual speed run event for MomoCon. Momentum was great, and I can't wait to be back. And again, we'll make sure no crashes next time. All right. Y'all be good. Be safe out there, and we'll see y'all next time.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to our new finale of our new show, Momentum, here at MomoCon. It's time to wrap things up for the year. Thank you so much. My name is Clinkett. I am the executive producer of this event, and it was such a blast all weekend to bring you speedrunnings here live at MomoCon, and we hope to do it again in the future. So if you're interested, please stay tuned for more announcements coming for 2026, hopefully, and because I'm really, really excited to expand a local speedrunning event here in Atlanta at MomoCon. So we hope to grow more and would love to have you be part of it with us. I want to take a moment just to thank my amazing, amazing team here who helped make this all happen. So we have we had Ash Said Hi and Limey helping with talent, and Bobby Blackwolf also here helping host. We had Happy by 3 and Flying Ludicolo, who went through all of our run submissions and helped put together the schedule. And Flying's back offsite doing clipping all of the amazing moments during the event. And Happy's been here on site just helping with tech and audio. Speaking of audio, Basunify, our audio engineer, who, thanks to Happy, was able to actually get some time off. So thank you so much to Happy, and thank you to Basunify. Because I don't know if you know, this event here is really, really loud. But from stream, you probably can't tell too well. That is because of our amazing audio engineer and everything that he's done. So thank you so much. Also, Thank you to Zenadir, who was our production lead, who came up with the tier list segments and is the one on the camera right now, switching and probably putting Foy Coco on screen for you in weird blurs and yeah, all that sort of stuff. So thank you, Zenadir. and everyone's laughing, so who knows what they're laughing about, but thank you. And then Stone Money, who did all of our production, has been, everything from the website, the donation platform, to... are they all coming out here? No, they're just cleaning up around me because we have to go. they're striking the set. Stone... Oh, you're told to come out? No, you are joining me.
Join you. Hello.
Yes, I'm not by myself. There we go. And then, Stone Money, who has been running the tech desk, being our mainstream tech for all of this. Bree, our amazing lighting designer.
That's me.
And also assisting with production behind the scenes. And Ash I already talked about. There's Ash right there.
Would you like a friend?
Everyone just come out here.
We have
Get
somebody
out
here.
here. Get out here.
Did I miss it? Oh, Catherine.
Stones on the floor.
I wanted to talk
Monty
about
Mole.
Catherine, too, who is not here in person, but has been doing all of our social media remotely from home. So thank you so much to Catherine.
Love it, Catherine.
Can everyone else backstage just come out here?
Yeah, get out here.
Just get out here. The stream can run itself.
Get out here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Limey.
Can we show that on
Limey, I
camera?
put you in the hosting category and forgot to mention Limey made our overlay.
Woo.
And it's really good.
Multi-talented.
Yeah. Hi, Basuna.
There's Basunify, our audio engineer. Limey, get out here.
What do you think his favorite Pokemon is?
I can't hear anything.
What do you mean you can't hear? I'm right.
I'm next to you.
There's Bobby. Where's Zenadir? Zenadir, get your butt out here.
Yeah.
The camera keeps moving, and I'm like, that means Zen isn't here yet. Yay!
Hey. Oh. Get him in here.
There's a little spot right between me and Clinkit.
Where's Sent? Where's Sent? I don't know if Sent's here. I don't think Sent is.
God
But
bless.
Sent also was here helping with all the interviews and planning a 2-hour speed run and then volunteering to cut the 2-hour speed run and do a 30-minute new speed run. And so we're very thankful. Also, want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Demon Tides and Windblown from Fabres
Cool.
and Motion Twin Studios. Thank you so much for helping sponsor this event. It was so much fun to work with you and hope to do so again in the future.
Heck
Did I
yeah.
miss anything else? Thank you, MomoCon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone who was running around finding us cables and
Yeah. Oh my
whiteboards
God.
and magnets for tier lists and everything else we taught. Speed Gaming. Thank you so much to the Speed Gaming Twitch channel for
Yeah.
allowing us to use your channel. We really, really, really appreciate it.
And Zeldathon channel.
And well, yeah.
Well, it's your channel.
Whatever.
This is also on Zeldathon just because, why not?
Yeah.
Shout outs to Zeldathon. If you like Zelda content, watch twitch.tv/Zeldathon in 2
In
weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
I think so too.
All right. Oh, and shout out to St. Jude,
Oh
our
my
charity
gosh.
that we raised $2,520 for. So thank you so much to
$2,500
everyone
bucks.
thank you to the donors, and
rad.
we're gonna help fight childhood cancer with that money. I know it's gonna go to a great
Let's do it.
great
Yeah.
use. So yeah. All right, ready, break.
Great. We'll fade us out.
Fade us out. Bye.
Fade us out, person who's not backstage.